Hello, everybody, and welcome to week 9 of the Resilience Strategies for Dads YouTube channel. It's been an interesting ride over the last 9 weeks. We've definitely learned a bunch of things, and we're going to go through that today. Ideally, what I would have loved to have had was, 1,000 subscribers by the end of 10 weeks. It doesn't look like we're going to get to that point, but we've tested a few things. And the beauty of that is we are learning as we go. So what I'm going to do right now is just jump in and share some numbers with you, just so you can see kind of where we're at from day one to now. It's been 9 weeks, so we're in week 9. So what happened over the last 9 weeks? We went from basically just under 5,000 views to 40,000 views. So that's a pretty substantial. Substantial achievement as far as I'm concerned. Watch time hours, almost 559 watch time hours. Subscribers, we went from 36 to 188 subscribers. Click-through rate, we're trying to get up to 5%. We're still hovering around 2%. So what have I done over the last 30 days in particular? I've put together a challenge, and that challenge was a 30-day self-motivation challenge. Why? It wasn't the most sexiest of content that people are searching for immediately, but it was also over the New Year's break where people are looking for motivation to change their lives, self-improvement. So I thought it would be a timely block of information to kind of release out into videos. So I've learned a few things. And from what I've learned, if I just look at my 30-day challenge metrics, bear with me one sec here. And I don't know, let me see if I can share this with you. I don't know if you can see this, but let's have a look. Let's see what you can see. All right, so yeah, what you can see here is I've been tracking over the last, let me make this a little bit bigger for you. See if I can do that. View, let's make this just a little bit bigger. Zoom in. There we go, a little bit bigger for you. So what I've got is I've got 30 days of videos. The goal here was for me to get consistent, get practice in learning a format to deliver a video in, give one main idea, 3 supporting facts, write a good hook to get people engaged and interested, have a strong call to action to get people subscribe, comment, like. That's the goal of this 30 days, was to learn how to make a better video. In doing that, what I did was I put videos out into the world, and I know that the content inside of that video is good, but sometimes I'm not the best speaker. Sometimes I ramble. That's not good. So I need to get more concise with my videos. I can tell you that the video that I've posted to date that's had the most views, over 1,000 views, was simply me going for a walk and talking about a pain point and then ways to solve that pain point. When I do talking head videos like this, they don't tend to get a lot of stickiness. People jump in, they learn what they want to learn in the first 3 minutes, and that's what's interesting here. The average duration. I'm not so concerned about how many people watch the video. I'm not so concerned about the impressions and click-throughs right now. What I'm concerned about is the duration. And you can see here the average duration. If I were just to look at this and take a kind of a rounded guess, people are hanging around for 2.5 to 3 minutes. Now, what's interesting about that is if I can hold somebody's attention for 3 minutes, maybe while I'm doing my next vlogging, which is going to be my next series of videos, is going to be all about my next Ironman journey, or my Ironman 70.3 journey. And I'll talk about that in a second. But maybe as I'm doing those videos, maybe I stick to a 3-minute format, because people maybe can hang around for 3 minutes with me. And then if they like that format, those 3-minute videos, maybe they'll come back and discover these longer format videos that give them more clues. And then if they look at, maybe I need to go back and recraft the title to make it more clear about the challenge or the pain point we're trying to solve. Because I think there's lots of things that stop us from being self-motivated, and each one of these different perspectives are more clues to help you get through the challenges you're trying to get through. So this data is interesting. That's all it is. It's not what's the word I'm looking for? It's not concrete. It's not carved in stone. It's not, this is how it's ever going to be or always going to be. but it is part of the process of learning, testing, trialing, doubling down on what works. I heard a great analogy the other day, and that was simply that, people, I think it was Les Brown, motivational speaker. He said, you buy a piano and then you put in a couple of hours of work, and all of a sudden the results that you're getting aren't great. And you tell your friends you're going to be a concert pianist, and they listen to it and they don't think it's all that great, and that discourages you. But yet you've bought the tuxedo and you've got the recital date planned. The problem is you haven't put in the work to become the concert pianist. And just like my Ironman journey, it took years for me to put in the work to understand how to become an Ironman. It's taken years for me to understand how to sustain being an Ironman. And even right now, as I'm going through the process of planning my next year, this bulk year of training, the next 6 months, I had to go back and relearn as a master's athlete because my environment has changed. I had to go back and relearn the process. I'm not 45 anymore. I'm 58. And how do I train at 58 so that I don't get burnt out, so I don't get injured? So this still remains joyful for me to do these things. But that requires training and process and experiencing the thing you're trying to do. And the more you experience the thing you try to do, the more you experience the thing you try to do, the more wisdom you develop. I go back to sodium depletion. Sorry, I got something in my eye. I read in my triathlete's Bible all about sodium depletion, but it meant nothing to me until it actually happened to me and I experienced it and I went through it. And that's what I'm going through right now. I was also watching another YouTuber who said the worst thing you can do, and I agree with this. I talk about this in goal setting. He talked about this with respect to his YouTube channel. He said the worst thing you can do is go and tell your friends and family or people that want to support you that you have a channel. Because what's going to happen is the algorithm, if they subscribe to the channel, the algorithm is going to look at what they like and think that you're the typical viewer for this channel. So they're going to start putting out your channel content to people who fit that model. And they're not my target customer. They're not your target customer. You want people to find you organically. That's going to help train the algorithm to find other people with similar interests so they can be exposed to more of the right kinds of people. When I look at the impressions that I've made, right, I've made, a lot of impressions, probably about, I'll say about 45,000 impressions in the last 30 days of my videos. That's 45,000 people had the opportunity to watch one of my videos. Of those 45,000 people who had the opportunity, literally probably 200, 250 watched the video. So right off the bat, it tells me that a couple of things can improve. One, my thumbnail. Two, my title, right? The thumbnail is the eye candy that catches the viewer's attention. The thumbnail is the bit that tells the algorithm who the video is for. Now, the algorithm also, the AI built into YouTube algorithm also reads and listens to the conversation that I'm having on the video, the transcript, and that too helps define keywords to find the right person for the video. But if I go and tell people who just are my friends or acquaintances to come and check out the channel may not be for them. And that might skew the data, and that might give the algorithm a harder time trying to train itself to learn who my ideal customer is. So, I look at this as a couple of things. One, the algorithm is trying to put my videos in front of the right people. So long as I've got the right people following me and watching my videos and liking and commenting, it's going to put it in front of more people like them. That's a good thing. I can't rush that process. I tried putting out a video short, and I'm going to keep working on my video shorts. I put a challenge out to the marketplace. Now, that challenge was simply, I did a long form, which was almost 3 minutes, and I did a short form, which was 48 seconds. One was like a cropped down version of the first short. And essentially what I was trying to do was get people to subscribe to my channel to help me decide whether I was going to do a half Ironman or a full Ironman. Swung for the fences. I got 0 subscribers. Everything was based on the number of subscribers I got from that short. And I got 0 subscribers from either one of those 2 shorts, which, I swung for the fences. And what I can tell you is based on the watch time, they probably never even got to the ask. They watched the video transformation that got their attention at the beginning, which was a picture of me at 45 doing an Ironman, and then me today, 20 pounds heavier in the same kit, looking at myself going, really? Did you really gain that much weight? You look old. And that part was entertaining and amusing. But then when I threw in the hook and the ask and I said, I'm going to do another Ironman and try to lose 20 pounds at 58 years old, doesn't matter that I was an Ironman before. I got to do it again. And to do it again, I've got to retrain myself and re-prepare myself. And I thought this would be something that would captivate people's curiosity. It didn't. So, I will keep putting out shorts, but what I've learned in this process, it's not about getting 1,000 views or 1,000 subscribers of the wrong kind of people. It's about getting 1,000 subscribers of the right kind of people. And the right kind of people for my channel are dads, probably between the ages of 45 and 55, or say 40 to 55. That's where my struggles began at 40. That's where I needed help. That's where I started my journey of discovery. And it really has taken me a long time to get to where I am today. And it's those stories that might be helpful, might not be. I really don't know. I'm trying to understand my audience as best I can. But I know that by telling other people about my channel and sort of pushing them to discover it is not the same as them discovering it organically on their own, because that's what's going to tell the algorithm who to put the channel in front of. Every time I post a video, I want that video to get in front of as many of the right type of person as possible. So I think some of the things are going to change. I'm going to, at the end of this, I've got 1 more or 2 more videos to post. That'll take me to the end of my 30-day challenge. And then I'll go back and look and say, okay, so if I go back to my strategy and data page here, let me come back to share that. See if I'm back on that. Yeah, if I come back to my strategy and data, here's a bunch of hypotheses that I had that I'm trying to find the right answers to. The thing about marketing, the thing about life is that there are no guarantees. There is no recipe. I shouldn't say there is no recipe. You're trying to find the right recipe. Everything starts with a basic format of what sort of works, and then you have to massage that into what's going to work for you. So you can see here, I've had a few different hypotheses as to what I thought or problem statements. If I come back to day 1 here, long form video is not getting many views. Yeah, they're still not getting many views. One of them got over 1,000 views, but even still, it didn't get, I'm not seeing people stay on that video for the full duration of the 18 minutes that the video was. They sort of drop off after 3 or 4 minutes. So maybe one of my problems are right now, I'm not captivating enough as a speaker to get somebody to hang around for 18 minutes. Maybe I have to work on my delivery of how I deliver my message. It's kind of funny. There are some guys that I follow that are my age or around my age on YouTube, and I will watch. They're not doing anything differently than me. Some of them are talking heads, and some of them are videos like this. But I have to go. My daughter and her dog are just about to arrive, and my daughter's dog isn't feeling well. We got to take him to the vets. So I tried to sneak this one in. Let's see here. I'm going to bring him in so everybody can say hi to Ralph. Hold on. Oh, there's my big boy. He's walking okay right now. Yeah. What's that? Okay, we'll figure him out. Such a good boy, Ralph. Okay, you do what you need to do. I got him. He's in good hands. He's in good hands with Grandpa. Hey, I'll get you a treat in a minute. He's good. I got him. Yep. Okay. See you in a bit. Come here. Come here. I know. Come here. My goodness. Everybody, this is Ralph. Ralph's having a sad day because he's got a sore leg. Say hi to Ralph. Say hi to everybody. I know. Yeah, this is scary. We're not going to do this. I'm going to put you down. Real gingerly down. There you go. Right here. Okay, I got to go, everybody. We'll see you in next week's video. Have a great day, and we'll see you soon. Bye for now. And recording.